G'day, I'm Patrick Canion from Atlas Wealth Management, and welcome to Alpine Aussies. Today we're in Basel, and our guest is Kirri Preo.
Alpine Aussies.
So LOVE Love brought me to Switzerland. So I met my husband Christian on a train in Japan in 2015. He was coming to Australia, but the process was taking a little bit too long. So I then decided to make the move here to Basel. So when I first moved to Switzerland, it was very, very difficult to get a job. So I went through a bit of an identity process of really working out what I wanted to do here. Staying home and doing nothing was not an option for me. So I decided to start my own business, and that is called Luxury Sparkle. We produce luxury candles from French wine and champagne bottles, and we ship them all around the world. But life was not easy. And I think sometimes people look at your life from the outside in and think, oh, it's beautiful, the product's beautiful, you do all of these amazing things. But behind the scenes, there is so much going on, and it's a lot of work to actually bring these things to life. So
Wow.
Let me show you. So you can see here, the candles are produced from French wine and champagne bottles. So we partner.
That's an actual champagne
It's an actual
bottle.
champagne bottle, so you can see here. So we get the bottles, they're shipped off to Germany to be cut, and then they go down to the south of France, down to Grasse for the candle production, then back to our warehouse in Germany, and we ship them around the world from there.
And so how was it starting a business in Switzerland?
Well, if I knew what I knew now, would I do it again? I'm not sure. So the accounting, the logistics, everything's German speaking. Then obviously our amazing partners in France are French speaking.
Yeah.
At the time when we wanted to launch, I could not speak these languages at all.
No problem.
So it was very difficult, but obviously when you're in something, you just make it work.
Yeah.
So you don't think about, oh, this is really difficult, I don't think I can do this. When you are in a challenging situation, you put all of your energy into it and you do what you can to bring it off the ground. So that's what we did.
Yeah. And so how is it going?
Look, it's going well now. I mean, it's a very seasonal product, so it's very up and down. But you know, we're shipping all around the world. So, you know, Australia's a big market for us, purely from a network perspective, which is amazing. US, UK, France, they're our biggest markets. Also getting a little bit of momentum into Asia, which is exciting. So I know some of the Asian countries, you know, they love France, they love French things. So it's a really beautiful fit for us to be in that region too.
And I wish we had kind of smell-o-vision, because it smells, even when it's not lit, it smells fantastic.
Yeah, so we have actually released Diffuser, which is a new fragrance, but everybody loves the original, the signature fragrance, and it's called Cherie, and that's my middle name actually. So yeah, just a little fun
Cherie.
fact
Isn't that
for the
cool?
day. So Patrick, this is our very famous Basel ferry.
Wow.
It goes across the Rhine River. There is no engine, it moves purely with the current of the water, and you can see it's attached here. Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. When you come to Basel, it's a must do.
Geneva, we can afford boats with engines.
3, 2, 1, cut.
What's one of your best tips for getting integrated into the local
I would say
culture?
learning the language,
Okay.
to be honest. So I think if you can learn the language, and you don't need to be completely fluent, but just learn a few key words, a few key sentences, it makes your daily life a lot easier. You know,
Okay.
going to the post office, if you
Yeah.
can't even speak to the person and say, I want to post a letter to Australia, you know, you feel stupid. You know, go to the supermarket, you can't find the milk. You don't know how to ask where the milk is. You know, you feel like you're 2 years old again. You actually start again from zero. So I think for me, learning the language is really important. do I miss about Australia? Firstly, most importantly, my family and friends. I think you miss some beautiful milestones, you miss some special occasions, and I think when you're far from home, there's also a level of guilt that comes with that. I miss the coffee culture, the amazing Australian coffee. You know, my husband, he's now obsessed with Australian flat whites, so we do actually chase flat whites everywhere we go. The beautiful outdoor lifestyle, I miss that. The sporty vibes, the adventures, and the beautiful food.